episode. So it's your girl Jerica, a self-care and healing coach for moms. And then we got
Wooski the boy, the hope.
So today we are going to talk about adjusting in a new state out here in Atlanta, Georgia. So we are going to start off with you.
Just to update y'all, a lot of y'all know already, we took the move from out of Jersey to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being from somewhere your whole life. And then finally deciding to move, you know, to bust bigger moves, you know, better opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Set yourself up to change your family. And so for the first thing, it ain't been easy though. Like, that's what it ain't been. That shit ain't been easy.
Yeah, I feel like that's what
that shit
they
ain't
want to talk about. The people
no,
here, because everybody think like, oh Lord, they moved
no,
down, everything green, like shit.
Ain't no fairy tale. Like,
it ain't no fairy tale.
It's real life. Real life is that we set ourselves up towards we ready for whatever coming our way. You know what I'm saying? We prepared. We well prepped. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we definitely do have the everyday struggles. You know what I'm saying? Might be right now we working on filling our schedules out. That's what we working on currently, filling our schedules out, and also putting our next moves together. You know what I'm saying? Because we feel better about busting big moves than half stepping. It's like, all right, yo. Take time, set yourself up to run the right move rather than just bullshit knick-knack and running little bullshit moves. Like, every time you take a step, take a full step, not a half a step. That's what we've been on type shit.
So tell the people where you at now with it. Like, how do you feel about it? Like, do you like it? Is it something that you're like still adapting to? Is it like...
I definitely like it. It's changed, which I knew it was going to be. It was going to be different, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it took a little while. It's going to still be a little while to adapt. But me just having my mindset and how I'm moving is nothing I'm not willing to do to succeed. So I'm cool. I'm confident. Like, I'm confident. I'm confident. Like, I ain't tripping over nothing. I'm very good at putting ideas together, making things come together. So I'm just looking forward to.
You let them put that on the
I'm looking forward to what's coming in the near future.
So I definitely want to give my boy his flowers because it definitely is something that is not easy, especially for a man, right? But just learning, just in the process of making self-care a priority, just taking those little steps. And that's something that, like, I always talk to my people about. Just small habits can literally make a big impact, right? Like, you know, just jumping in and trying to grow and change and transform is not going to just be one day, you know, you go from the next, like, now you just working out all the time, you eating ahead, everything is just going right. Like, no, it takes little baby steps, right? And the working out and the, you know, just focusing, locking in with self, right? Is really, really important. And that's what I see since he been out here, right? Of course, it was a little trying to adapt and things like that. And it's a lot of work in progress for the both of us. But it's emotion. So, you know, that's very, very important. As for myself, I love it. I love ATL. If I would have changed it, I mean, if I would have had to go back and pick somewhere, it would have definitely been ATL. It would have been stuck to out here. The support is real. And that's where we are. Like you say, we're just locking in with each other, just focusing on planning, you know, filling our calendar, scheduling things, putting things in motion, individually, together. So we got a lot of things coming. We are working on we have a lot of ideas, a lot of things that, you know, we ready to start putting together. So it is about to be ball game.
Yeah, in the middle of I'm on a 90-day run. We're on a 90-day run right now. 90 days, you know, stay down, stay quiet, put your ideas together, run your moves type shit. Then 90 days, you pop out. Like I said, something big, boom.
It's always good to take a step back.
Yeah, take a step back.
Sometimes you just need to reevaluate, you know, your thoughts, your mind, your next move. So that's very, very important. It's always good to take a step back and just sit here and
then like lock in, because like within the 90 days, was we had a goal for 60,000, and I got a goal for losing 15 pounds. I lost like 3 pounds. So I'm a little behind schedule. So it's about locking in. This shit about locking in. You gotta lock in for what the fuck you trying to do. And that's and it start with me though. That should start with me. Me being an alpha male, that should start with me. I gotta lead my pack. I always say that. I gotta lead my pack. Like, so I can't be telling my kids, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, but I'm in their face doing bullshit all day. Like, I gotta lead by example, and I take pride in that shit. So the goal was, like I said, the goal was 60K, 90 days, and then me losing 15 pounds. That's just always a plus, you know. We got big things coming up. We can get the food cart up and running. You know what I'm saying? Back. I'm a bust the car wash back open. I'm gonna bring it back bigger and better. Yeah. Like, but it's just putting your moves together. Just putting your moves together. Because first thing first is locking in on yourself. Because you locking in on you. You a better person. You gonna make everybody around you better. So you just gotta lock in on you.
And you want to attract better people.
Absolutely.
Because you attract who you are, literally.
Absolutely.
So you growing, you're healing, you're doing whatever it is to make yourself a better person, to become the best version of yourself. You gonna attract those type of people. So that's very, very important. So yeah, I mean, things been going good. We chilling.
Enjoying the journey.
Enjoying
that shit, like. The bad,
the ups, the downs, the good, the sad
days,
it's
about going through the motion. You gotta go through the motion. But like I said, it's teamwork too. Like that should be teamwork. Like you gotta be locked in on another level to know. Like, all right, this is what we on. All right, this is what we on. You gotta be able to sacrifice together. She can't sacrifice, and I can't not be sacrificing. I can't be sacrificing. She can't not be sacrificing. We both gotta be willing. We got both on the same page in order to succeed, you know what I'm saying? And we try to keep that a main priority too.
And a big thing too is holding each other accountable.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's a big one, because it's days that I feel like today I ain't even feel like going to no gym. I seen him get up, he got the boys there. I'm like, you know what? I took my time, but I definitely went in there and I made it, right? Mm-hmm. So, and then when I'm on days that I'm sitting here, I'm going, and, you know, vice versa. So holding each other accountable for, and I'm reading the book, Atomic Habits, and it's just talking about, like, just don't focus on the goal. Focus on the steps to get to the goal, right? So that's just very important. Just focusing on what we got to do, systems in place within our lives, daily lives, to sit here and get to where we need to get to. So that's where we at.
Hell yeah. And more than, so I'm a nigga who never sat down. When I'm back in the mix, like, I don't sit down. So it's hard for me just sitting down and figuring things out, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's also time for me to get time. I gotta think, like a nigga gotta think shit through. A lot of times nigga won't go, and shit won't go. But that's the part of filling my schedule out. It's going, my slowly but surely, my schedule gonna get filled out. This shit gonna get filled out. Like, it's always gonna be something to do, because that's just what's going on. That's just how I'm processed. Like,
so right. So when you feel like you sitting with yourself, right? Because that's something that I'm big on, just sitting with myself. I tell my clients, you know, sit with yourself. Because sometimes we be, like you say, you be running, and you don't get time to sit with yourself. So now it's like you're at a space that you could really just move, you know, your days, have a slow day and literally sit with yourself, right? Do you feel like now it's just like your creativity is just going like out the window, like shit is just like bing, 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 like ideas is coming left and right, like, oh, this is what it is. I know we've been talking about, it's a lot of things that we've been talking about that we're working on, you know, certain things. He already said certain things, but we ain't gonna talk too much. But, you know, as far as, like, you know, like, you feel like that shit just be coming in, like, yo, this shit.
Yeah.
Left, right.
Yeah, hell yeah. Cause that's just the nature of being creative. Mm-mm. Being creative, so we always got good ideas. Like, it could be the littlest ideas. Like, it's like we got the kids, they've been selling ices the past couple of days. And look, out of nowhere, that shit, they start being creative. That shit start wearing off on them because now they being creative. They like, yo, we can get snacks too, and we can sell. And now I show it to my hot dog cart. Like, yo, listen, y'all can grab a hot dog cart.
Yeah.
And they like, hell yeah, they just with it. So it's like being creative and cherish being creative. Everybody not creative. It's people that can't think of things. Like people that just don't. That's just not their cup of tea.
So give some advice for the YNs that's what you are, trying to be a role model for, right? An influencer. That's what you're trying to. What do you suggest them to do, like, throughout their day as just running, doing whatever it is throughout the, give them some type of like,
first, you got
to just to lock, just to
lock
start,
in.
Lock
Nigga
in
gotta
themselves.
have nigga. First thing first, as a nigga, you got nuts, nigga. You gotta have goals. You gotta have goals. If you got nuts, nigga, you gotta have goals, nigga. You gotta have goals. Like you, as a grown ass man in this world, you gotta have goals. You can't just be walking around on no. Every day is just another day shit. Like, bro, you gonna look up and be 40 and you gonna be a loser. So you gotta have goals, set goals for yourself. When I'm saying goals, you can start off small, and as you build your confidence, your goals gonna get bigger. But start off small could be the smallest goals. Like, all right, man, I don't know. It could be down to I'm smoking too much, nigga. You smoking 7-8 times a day. Try to dumb that shit down to 5. Yo, listen, I'm only gonna smoke 2 times a day. Discipline. Yeah, discipline, and just like I said, having goals, locking in on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got flaws, work towards them shits.
Right.
You know you got flaws, work towards them shits. Stop telling yourself that you don't need to work on yourself when you know you need to work on yourself, bro. Like, just lock in, young nigga.
Definitely. So that's where we're at, y'all. We are going to continue to keep y'all updated. Make sure y'all are subscribed to our YouTube channel, No I and We, No_I_we. Make sure y'all following us on Instagram.
Follow us on all platforms.
Yeah.
And we ready to post this. Joint.
Yeah, we are.
All right, then.
We out of here.